Hey folks, welcome back to Midwest Long Range. We've got the Vudoo out today. You won't want to miss this. Alright guys, like I said, we've got the Vudoo 360 out today. I have changed the setup a fair bit from what I've been running in competition for the past year. I had been running the PRS-1 for Manners. I've switched over. I'm using this Manners T4A Team. It has the thumb shelf in it and a wider fore-end, just a little bit heavier stock. I'm going to try for a little more stability, and I just really love the way this thing fits. Still running the Timony trigger as always. I have switched over and I'm testing the new Apex Rival 4-32x56. We'll have a lot more content coming on that. Still running Accutacs, and we're running the 24-inch Krieger barrel that Kenny down at Desert Precision Gunworks tooled up for me. If you don't know about him, check him out over at Eagle Eye Shooting. We're going to be doing Day at the Range Elijah's Z Challenge target. I want to kind of test the new setup and how comfortable I feel with this new scope by running through this target with it. By using the trigger cam, you'll see at just how fast a pace, and we'll still have a target cam, so don't worry about that. But with the trigger cam, we'll be able to see just how much movement or how fast we're running through these targets. So, with all that said, let's get this thing on the range. Let's make sure she's dialed in, and then we'll run this target. To begin with, we're going to go ahead, we're going to warm up the barrel. I have not shot it at all today. Just verify our zero real quick before we run the target. I have not done anything. We'll be shooting SK long range out of the gun like I normally do. Alright, so we got a bit of a wind, some wind moving around. Wind's moving the target around too, to speak of. We're going to go ahead, we're going to load up our 25 rounds. We're going to take a chance at this thing. Okay, I think my hands are warmed up enough. We might be able to do this. Wind's picked up a little bit. And no, I haven't opened the window yet, because when that wind comes, it's going to be rough. So I'm just trying to make sure I've got everything set up and ready to go. Ready to go. Time starts now. Whew, that was right around a minute, somewhere in there. Groups don't look terrible. I had a couple fling out on me. A couple flyers jump, probably going to botch the whole deal for me, but the Apex, you know, that target dot in the middle. This is not really a scope review, guys. I'm just using it for the first time. Not really the first time. I've shot it a fair bit, but kind of under time or under pressure. The optic worked really well. I have no complaints with it. I didn't have to do much moving or moving around on it or what have you for this, but the target dot, there's enough space. There's enough space in between the target dot and where the reticle begins, all that, to where I could really spot these impacts so that I knew what the wind was doing so that I could try to make a call for my next one. And again, at 50 yards, I'm not moving very much, but I was trying to make slight adjustments. But I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go get the target and see what it come out like. All right, guys, there's the Vudoo 360 against the day at the range target. This was my first attempt at it with this rifle. I did shoot it a little bit with some of my other factory barreled action guns, but hadn't tried it with this one yet. I'm sitting here looking at this. I'm sure I'll have it up here somewhere for you guys, or I've already showed you. It looked like I managed to throw one out of my group on almost all of them. I'm going to blame that on the fact that it is colder than well, I don't know what YouTube will let me say, but it's cold. And in the South, we have a lot of analogies for that. And that hand right there is cold. We got like a north wind. My shop faces north to south right here, at least where the window is. And the north wind was coming right in that window. And that kind of sucked. I'm not going to lie. I'm surprised I did that good. But guys, this was a really fun challenge. If you're looking to try it out, go over to dayattherange.com and check it out. I think he's got the target up there where you can print it off, and you guys can participate in this along with all the rest of us. I know Josh at Pursuit of Accuracy has been taking part. Don over at Rimfire SS. Those guys have some serious hardware when it comes to fast shooting setups. I think I'll stick to PRS. But that being said, guys, here it is. The Apex did great. I really like that scope. We're going to run it a lot more in the future. Really give it a true test. Do expect a full-length video on this at some point in the future. Now, guys, I appreciate it. Come back and see me next time right here on Midwest Long Range.